and I said, and at Fusion, I said, hey, next block, we got to RPS on stream. I've only ever lost once. He said, I'm never doing that now that you told me this. I'm never doing it now that you told me this. Reggie, if you see this, I want that belt match, bud. I want the belt match. We can get 6 a.m. on commentary, full wrestling style. I'll get the Incineroar belt for the champion. I miss 6 too.
He got sick and he started working a lot.
He got sick a.m.
He got sick and
anyways, speaking of sick, we're seeing some sick combos here from Don, racking on that early percent on Ling, picking up right where he left off here on PS2. 20 seconds in delay, and Ling just kind of hasn't been able to hit him.
True. I mean, he's got a little bit of pokes here and there, like 2 out of the 3 hits of down air, but not the entire thing.
I mean, that's the definition of a couple pokes, right?
Yeah, definitely. But at this point, Don is looking very dominant.
Yep, and I love that Peach Bomber from Ling there. It's the one move that can kind of threaten Mario in that situation, right? Peach kind of having a very predictable vertical recovery, but having so many mix-ups on her horizontal one. Don notably not having one of Vortex yet.
Well, this might be the day.
And he's looking to do so. Taking the first stock is a great way to start.
Yeah, Don is playing very well.
And looking to end the PR season with the person who's probably going to be Connecticut's #1, right?
Yeah.
Light has not been active enough to qualify for the PR season in
Yes,
Connecticut.
I would say so. Has he been to a Connecticut tournament?
This season?
I don't think he's been to one.
I don't think he's been to a Connecticut tournament. Has he been to more mass tournaments than Connecticut tournaments this season?
At least one mass tournament.
I was going to say, he's been to at least one mass tournament.
I have not seen him at a Vortex, and I've not heard of him going to any of the others. He used to come around here a lot, you know. This was the one that he liked.
Yeah, I mean, it's where his friends were, but now nowhere to be found. And speaking of nowhere to be found, that lead from Don is just evaporated.
And now all of a sudden you're losing.
Yeah,
match.
Ling, right, so good at that adaptation, so good at that patience, and he already is going into this set with 2 games of knowledge. Thankfully, not the 3. Don able to seal out that 2-0, but it's just been a struggle to find these consistent openings.
Yeah, and now of course you're off stage, you're at a high percent. If you're Don, you gotta make something change. Yeah,
but
I think Ling had enough time.
I love that down air spacing. He drifted back and then forward, or pressuring the very edge of shield, kind of blocking in just enough shield stun he couldn't pressure it, and now getting the juggle for his efforts. But that early air dodge, or Don trying to read an air dodge the other direction, and just not able to find anything as a result. Ling finding his way out of dodge momentarily, but now still at the corner, having to Peach Bomber back and getting caught again. Great grab from Don to extend this advantage.
Yeah. Yeah, and now at this point, it's pretty much even at this point. Like,
yep, and Don trying to call out an F smash again, and that's the second time he's done that where Ling's faded it back with float, punished it, but not
fading back. There's that fade back forward air ledge. Gonna very, very slightly poke that ledge hang, and that's gonna take that stock.
I would be shocked if we see another F smash like that from Don. He got called out by it for Ling last set. He got called out for this set. Both of them haven't.
Leading to a stock.
Yeah, neither of them killed directly, but both ended up leading to stock from Ling.
Yeah.
That up smash, Ling's DI much better there, able to survive, but at 139, he's only 1 or 2 hits away from Mario sealing this out.
Yeah.
But with Peach's damage output, even off these straight hits, right, he can rack that percent up, already at 50, and Ling's just trying to slow this game down, right? 3:35 on the clock. Just run this down, hold on to the stock as long as possible, and just find hits where he can. But instead, it's Don doing.
Yeah, and now Don got that back air, and at this point, we got our up air on the platform, but no other conversion at this point. Some good DI. So Don definitely trying to convert something. You're gonna want to get one of those falling up airs or in there, you know, or a back air into grab, something like that.
Yeah.
If you get something of that, there's a pretty good chance that you could even take the stock off of it.
Yeah.
Like, not quite.
He tried
that was
to
good DI.
Yeah, he tried to. He delayed it because he knew it wasn't true.
But there's the up air into the fair, and that is going to take the stock.
That time, so what you saw for both those times, he tried to reach the DI on the up B. He delayed it, knowing it's not. He delayed it to try and catch the DI. In order to maybe call out an earlier stock, but once he doesn't get it, he reads the DI in again because on the surface, you would DI out, but Don just went for a DI read, so Ling is like, okay, he's trying to read my DI, he's gonna read the DI out, I'm gonna mix him, I'm gonna hold in here. Don leveled him right back, opting now, even after closing out that game, Don, mind you, 2 games away from taking his first Vortex, switching skins anyways, opting for that power-up Waluigi skin.
Yeah, and hey, he didn't even lose the game to take power up, but he does, you know, he does want the power up. I can't blame him for wanting to change his skin, you know. Especially if you have such a good couple skins and a good combo to do about 83%. Not quite a kill just yet with some good DI. Ooh, almost is there as well there with that F smash. Like you said earlier, we probably weren't going to see it, but we did end up seeing it. But at this point, he was at such low percent that it's not like you were necessarily going to get killed for whiffing it at the same time. But you did take around 65%. But you also gained enough space to get that neutral get him in and get that up smash, which almost quite killed, but not exactly. And oh, I'm liking that. That situation.
Just dashing away.
Dashing
Ling
around,
has got
jumping
so
over.
many down smashes so far tonight. Don ready for it.
Yeah.
And just fast falling, finding an up smash to close it out. That using that intangible head as well to just make sure he doesn't get a trade by accident, closing the stock out. But that dot eyes with the extra knockback is gonna put him too far away. A normal turn if he actually still would have been able to maybe make it back there.
Oh, and now we've got
And
that was pretty nice.
Yeah, I was gonna say that down air sending Don behind was so good for Ling, allowing him to get about 2-3 extra hits, find stage control for just a second. But Don resetting to neutral, making such good use, playing under these platforms, right, forcing Ling to either try to go back to stage, floating high, or contest him low on the ground. And that's a Mr. Saturn, so we're not gonna see any more shields here. And Ling has had all the turnip RNG in the world right now.
Yeah, it's definitely very scary.
This could be Mario with Mr. Saturn. If Don gets a combo, we saw the up air reversal, and that was the one I was talking about. Right? Once you get that up air reversal, you can land on platform, find the reset the other way, and once you get those 3 up airs on platform, that's where it's.
Now, speaking of things that killed, knocking it right off stage and hitting him with that fair, pretty early stock. He was what, 70 or so, right when he died.
But in doing so, Ling did lose the Mr. Saturn. So thankfully, Team Big Nose is gone. I'm the only one left repping that merch here today. But the up throw down air, gonna start a combo. Don just getting one more straight hit, trying to find the juggle, and then just like both these players just trading hits back and forth. 10% between them is so even delay. Who do you think is gonna take this game?
Honestly, it's tough. It's a tough call. I want to say Don, mostly because I want to. That's the thing. I want to see the upset happen. You know. But at the same time, I know how good at adapting that Ling is, especially in this kind of situation here. Now you've got Ling, you can kind of go on the aggressive at ledge. Be very careful.
That up air, perfect DI from Ling.
Ooh, this is not a fantastic
to get him out of the combo situation. A DI in there might have been the game. Don trying to find a back air, but getting called out for opting just to fastball back to ledge, getting away for just a second from the aggression that Peach is throwing out like Shakira's hips. And that's going to be a back air from Don on the double jump, calling him out.
Yeah.
Is Ling about to get 3-0'd by Don?
No.
Hey, guys, get on the mic.
This is wild. Hi.
Can you go, like, find a... Yo,
what the hell's going on?
Even if you got a gamer headset, can you find a go find a third headset? Go find a third headset.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Go find a third headset. Let's get a TriCast going on.
It's a good thing we're friends. I got very close to your face. I'm like, hello.
Listen.
I don't know. You gotta buy me dinner. No, you were the one who put yourself that close to me. You took my.
Might I say, can I make a suggestion? Just here, guys, I have a solution to your problem. Be gay, do comms.
Be gay, do comms.
That's what I'm out here doing.
Oh boy! Alright. Oh man, you see the and from right away. Okay.
So the Hollow Bastard counter pick here from Ling, a little bit non-traditional. That center platform can be pretty disruptive to Peach. You see Kurama get so much with Mario combos off this center platform as well, but
it's like a smash move pick, you know?
But the platform is being further from stage as well, you know, making it harder for Don to find quite as many combos, and the larger stage size relative to, or the larger blast zones relative to some of the other stages we've seen so far. This may be allowing Ling that extra flexibility.
Yeah, and at this point, you also have a lot more space to kind of just get your turnips in as well.
I think, right, not only, like, as good as Ling's adaptation is, he not only has to revert, not only he has to win this game, He has to reverse 3-0 Dawn and then take another set.
Yeah, well, he's certainly making a good start with that stock, especially now that he's only at 65%, but he's gotten his first stock of the...
Yeah, but that's Dawn finding back air into back air, rising into falling, and the old Mario Day 1 classic in this game. Great fadeaway, though, from Ling on that Nair, making great use of this center platform to control space. Ace and just waiting out that up smash again. Dawn has not been able to find that success with that move against Ling at any point.
Alright, and that was very, very close. You see, it was like pixels off.
And that was, Ling baited that out, was close enough for it to hit, and then faded it back as Dawn committed. And once that double jump comes out, Ling is able to, you know, just drift away, and because you either have to commit or you have to go back to stage, and either way, right, Ling is pretty happy about it because it means he gets back.
Ooh.
This is getting out.
Ling is probably pretty happy about.
This is getting out of hand. Delay.
Yeah. I don't know how Dawn's gonna do it. I think Ling is starting to figure him out, which means, well, thankfully for Dawn, there's a lot more games to follow.
He gets at least 2 more stages on his counter pick, and then a whole nother set to work with. That being said, I think if Ling does force the reset, his ability to adapt is going to make it very hard for Dawn to keep catching him out. However, if anybody can do it, right, it's Dawn, it's Mario, especially with 2 stages of counter pick advantage to work with here at Vortex Legends number 30. But right now, it certainly does look like we're going to game number 4, and Dawn just trying to avoid a 3-stock.
Yeah. Okay, that down air definitely going to keep the stock away.
Wait.
No cans. No
I'm going to say, it's certainly possible. This is Mario we're talking about, right? All it takes, you got down tilt, nair, up air, you know, shenanigans into a forward air. That's all it takes. 1 DI read, and that's it. And that could be it!
Oh, but not quite. The good DI in on the platform.
Unfortunately, Dawn a little too far away, but that flood combined with the double jump and float plus floating is going to send Ling all the way up, blasting off to that blast zone. But still getting Dawn at the corner after all that, and the whiff pivot grab gonna put Dawn in a corner situation. We're going to game 4.
Or you're going to game 4. You are absolutely correct.
So I think I will say, I think this is really the game where we're gonna see whether, like yeah, obviously if Dawn wins, it's over, and if he loses, we're going to game 5.
True.
But I think getting forced to a game 5 against Ling as Dawn, when you haven't really got that Ling win before, you're in grands, you have a lot of pressure on yourself to do it not once but twice. If you get forced to game 5, suddenly you also have that reverse 3-0 pressure, and it's just so difficult. That being said, that's the first game. Dawn took 4 straight games against Ling today before Ling took the 1. Now this Smashville counter pick, that higher blast zone, the smaller stage, higher center plat at smaller blast zones. This stage is one of Mario's best.
Yeah, this is fantastic for Mario.
I'm actually surprised Ling didn't ban it, but
usually you ban that. You ban Battlefield.
But seeing the Hollow Bastion, pick come out as well, like obviously Dawn's not gonna take him probably to town, not gonna take him to FD, not gonna take him to Kalos. Probably doesn't want PS2 either, just because of that larger stage size. So it makes sense that both players kind of ended up just finding this available, coming on back. But after Smashville, it can be so scary. Dawn, though, making a really good use of this center platform, smaller stage size, to stay into it for just a second, but not get away.
Long enough, definitely. You're losing that stock right there. And now, once again, we're in another situation where Dawn's down an entire stock, and Ling is only about 60%.
Yeah, Dawn is starting to get a little antsy. You see him mashing these forward air. He's not playing as patient as he was before, trying to find the maximum finisher at every opportunity, and Ling is starting to take advantage.
And take it from someone who has never been PR'd but has fought PR'd players and got somewhat close, you get the upset brain. You're fighting.
Oh,
you're
I had this against Blank in round 1.
Yeah. Oh, well, I felt that.
I almost reverse 3-stocked him, and then game 1, and then did the same thing game 2.
I had game 2 as well on mine, but it was not quite as well. It was pretty close.
I mean, hey, you still beat Hindsight, and then he beat me and losing, so.
Yeah, that's
true.
It would have been me. It would have been me.
You could have lost. You could have been seeded into each other again. But speaking of seeded into each other, this is Dawn and Ling seeded into each other at the very end of bracket after Dawn put Ling down in losers, finding 1 win. But can he find a second one in order to take Vortex Legend, close out the PR season and 2022 on about the highest possible note in Connecticut?
Yeah, and you're very careful in this position. At this point, You got to be so careful not to get overextending in cases like that. Otherwise, we're going to see the same issue. And
it's starting to get out of hand. I think Ling has downloaded, and that game 5, I would be shocked if we go to a reset if Don goes right into it. I would expect him to get up and take that bathroom break for about as many minutes as he's able.
Yeah, oh, definitely. You definitely want to take some of that time, you know, just cool off,
reset,
you know,
psych yourself up just a little bit, you know, you gotta keep that mental coming stable, and after, like, in the past 2 games, Don's taken a total of 1 stock from Ling.
Yeah.
Like, he took 4 straight games and has managed to get 1 stock, able to get a second one there.
We're good with 2. Now, can we get a third? Can we get a comeback into a third?
No, we've been saying that if Don resets, it's with how Ling adapted, it's over, and we're getting forced to game 5. This is where you clutch up, and you see Don immediately. Game 4 ends, standing up, taking a step, walking over to the front of the store, taking a breather, settling down, taking a minute.
I think he might have realized, too, there comes a point where he's getting a little antsy again. Yeah. We've seen this, I think, this against Ling, for example. You definitely want to take that second.
He knows. He knows he's in winners, but he can't let this reset happen. His back is against... It's so weird to say the player who's in winners has their back against the wall when it's a game 5, but right now it feels like it's Don's back against the wall a lot more than Ling's. And I'm really interested to see where we go for stage.
Yeah.
Because I can't imagine we're going to go back to a center plot the way those last 2 games went.
Yeah. Well, we got our game 5 situation here. Surely we've got some sort of interesting counter thing.
Yeah.
Town and City.
Town. This is a weird one. Hey, Ajax, thoughts on the... I'm asking you, thoughts on the Town counter pick? Don, game 5. Don just picked... He picked Hollow Bastion, or Ling won on Hollow Bastion. He picked Smashville, and then, yeah. Because I was going to say, Town is also pretty good for Piku as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like... Yep. Ajax suggesting that the big key to victory here is trying to get Ling to DI in, get those cross ups, and I'm gonna share that with the people because he doesn't have a headset on.
True.
Thanks so much for letting us close out the night and finding maybe an early stack with a high top blast zone on Town.
That's one of the reasons why I find this pick maybe a little strange. Just given that if you're Mario and you want to go off the top of those up Bs, it's going to be a lot harder.
You can still, but those back airs, those horizontal kills, are going to be so good.
That's also. And even at F smash.
And also, like, you do have those, right? You can get up air, and if you get it off off those side platforms when you have the tri-plat layout, out getting a combo extension from center plat onto those side plats, and that up B is still gonna kill.
Absolutely.
Great.
I like the grab.
Yeah, I was gonna say great chase on that grab. The delay coming in clutch from Don. But I think that honestly, if Ling takes this first stock, then he's resetting.
Oh, and speaking of the first stock, here we go. We've got Don taking that first stock, and maybe Don made that adjustment.
Yep, Don clutching it out. He has a beautiful cape stall. Ling not ready for it. However, the double jump having to come out. Somehow Don finding his way back, even with the turnip and the float still in the bag from Ling. Great stuff. That flood gonna give Don the space to breathe for just a second, but with only 15%, that's not extra credit you want.
But that backer gonna immediately, take away the space that he was looking for and send him to the blast zone space. And now here we are. We have yet another very early percent stock between the 2 of them. Nice, even neutral at the start. Both these players waiting to try and get some sort of good hit.
And Don is starting to play more patient again. You see him slowing it down, but that shield Ling ready for it, finding the grab, putting him in the corner, but not able to make too much happen. But that's where we're starting to see Don immediately start mashing those downers again. And he got put back into an extended corner situation that's been 82% now that it's gotten racked on top of him. He's not able to find these hits, and this could start to get out of hand unless he can answer back quickly in a big way.
Yeah, at this point, I've just... Oh, he's living.
Okay, that was great. He DI'd up there, just straight up there to
DI
find his way to the top blast zone.
DI up won't save him from that one.
No, it won't. 50% though, that is a little bit better, and even though that stock didn't go the way he wanted, he has an opportunity to rack it on, find his way back into this game, and hold on in this Game 5 of Grand Final where it's Don, not Ling on winner's side.
Yeah.
That was almost disastrous. He burned all his resources. Ling was one hit away from closing the game out, but not able to do it. Racking on the percent now, and with these platforms going away, a almost as terrifying situation. Now you're basically on FB. One of Peach's best stages it's so hard, and it looks like we're gonna go to release.
Yeah. You know, you never want to say die right away, but this is a little.
I'm writing a check.
Oh, yep.
Speaking of, Ling gonna cash that one immediately.
Yeah.
And right back
gone to the
finals. Hey, Ling won RPS.
Hey.
It's cause I drove him. I'm taking credit.
Yeah.
Ling won. Ling winning the RPS there. We're gonna see him pick the stage counter pick. Let's see what stage we get to here to start. It looked like. I didn't even. It was to the right of town. I'm trying to.
Smashville. Yeah.
Interesting. It makes on paper, right? This is definitely a Mario favorite stage in this matchup. However, the smaller blast zones and that center pot, Ling did such a good job of not letting Don breathe. And you see him going in the tank. He's not even sure what to do so far. It's like.
Yeah. Before this set starts, I need something to drink.
Go!
I will be back momentarily.
Run! Oh, it's just me for a moment. Okay, well, it's just me here for the moment. We're waiting for Delay to get back. Tried to get Ajax on for about 30 seconds, but he was like, no, I want to take my break. I want to eat my wings. Fair enough, friend. And what we say to that, and Don with the Builder Mario trying to cook, trying to start off fast, but Ling immediately answering back. However, Don is already finding more success here in the reset than he did in Game 1. As scary as that reset was, the Cade coming in clutch, that early Parasol not really an option against Mario.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can't just let yourself get reversed like that. You know?
Yeah, I mean, that's maybe what Don needed, right? The way that set started, or the way this reset started after the reverse 3-0 winner side is maybe the only thing, like that's kind of the mental breath you needed of, okay, I can still do this.
Yeah, and now you're up a stock. We've seen the reverse of this with, you at around, Ling around mid% with, up a stock, and now we have the other version, Don up mid%, up a stock.
Yeah, and the issue here is, again, though, like, how is Don going to be able to find the extra credit at 98 on a stage? With his small blast zone, has Smashville, it can be scary, right? You're very close to kill percent. And now you're probably at it, especially at ledge, waiting out the float, picking your option in that 4 frames of landing lag you have, allowing Don on to get out of the corner, rack on some damage, and finally find that F smash.
It finally connected.
It only took 3 sets. It only took 3 sets.
True. But I do want to mention the DI in on the up air string that went into that was, at least through Ling, probably a little better than the DI way that might have just led straight to that kill.
And Don's ability to survive on the small stage just for a second, but unfortunately the commentator's curse coming in.
Yeah.
But at 96,
but he got a lot of extra credit.
96%. However, if he'd survived there, he might have been able to close out the stock, and you would have preferred that. He's starting to fish for these F smashes. That's the 3rd one he's thrown out this game. He found 1, he's looked for 2 more, and that's the antsiness. Right now, Ling has brought it all the way back to even, and this is just getting out of hand for Don all of a sudden.
Yeah. And yeah, all of a sudden, that huge 100% lead that he had earlier is just vanished.
Yeah, I mean, that's the issue with percent leads, especially against Ling and especially against the team.
Yeah.
Both as a player and a character.
And that percent lead just disappeared, and then from that percent lead became a stock lead, but not for the person that it was originally.
Yeah, Brevity. Hindsight's playing solo Fox for the next 7 to 8 months. He's trying to drop MSF for a while, maybe eventually as a secondary again, but for the most part just solo Fox for now.
Yeah.
But speaking of solo, Don down to his last stock here. Ling trying to make it 4 straight games
tech
in return, and that's going to be it out. 4 straight games from Don. 4 straight games from Ling. So now, 0-0.
Yeah.
But all the momentum's in Ling's favor.
Yeah, that's true. Momentum is a scary thing,
Yes,
especially
it
with
is.
a lot of players.
Yes, it is.
You know.
It was looking really... I mean, it was looking as good as it could be for Don. Like, he went up 2-0 in Grands, having not dropped a game.
Yeah.
But now you have lost 4 straight to Ling.
Yeah.
You've got the reputation, you've got the nerves, you've got momentum against you. All of the pressure in the world is sitting on this man's shoulders.
Yeah.
And it's just... What do you do?
Yeah, at this point, you were poised to make this great upset, and now it's a little scarier on you. You're down a game on the reset.
Do you see, I was gonna say, do you see his eyes? Did you just see the expression on his face?
Yeah.
He looked distraught after that game.
You got to be careful about letting that mentality kind of get in. I'm just as susceptible as any other person, but you
Look
know.
at the other adjustment he made. Those headphones are coming in. He's
Yeah.
playing music.
He's definitely looking for anything to just get him back into
If
the
you're
field.
Ling and you're seeing your opponent go put in headphones, game 2 of the finals reset after taking 4 games straight from you earlier, just getting first field, you're like, okay, they're mental stroke.
And we see some.
Guys, Fortnite's not in
Fortnite
Smash. What you
dancing.
doing? What you doing?
I'm so glad Fortnite's not in Smash.
Oh my god, can you
Oh
imagine?
boy. Oh,
Last
man.
thing we need is more characters. We
I
like
would
these.
just refuse to buy that.
But they'd have
character.
his own. They'd be his owner too with the projectiles. Oh.
Yeah.
Anyways, going right back here to Smashville. Don still feeling like this is the best choice, right? Battlefield definitely banned, not wanting to go to Kalos. Probably a small Battlefield ban by Ling as well. Maybe PS2? I'm not really sure. We haven't really seen a biplat after Don had so much success on those. So I'd expect those are probably the 3 stages ban.
Maybe. But, you know, what we didn't probably expect was that quick stock there. And a nice trade off stage as well. You know, very good for Peach in that situation. They went to the stock, you know.
But this grab into the downer, trying to find that reverse up air that would have been the stock. However, Ling waiting on that at Parasol, very smart from him. Finding the cape into that back air. Not gonna do it yet, just trying. Those F smashes have been the death of Don. Once he started pulling the trigger on more of them, that's when Ling really started coming into it. And you can see it's generally how much Don fishes for F smash is generally a really good key on what his mental is.
Yeah. But the down air, not quite gonna kill. Almost though. Oh, very, very close on that call out, and then the down smash lasting just long enough to clip him from his position underway.
The fact that that move is that active, where it will outlast your legend ball at 50% is kind of absurd.
Oh, I like the parry, and then the run-up up smash. That was very, very good timing. Very good recognition as to where Ling's going to go as well.
And that parry is really the only way you're punishing that bomber as well. So really good stuff from Don to find that opening and put himself back in this game, right? At 93%. And it's still a bit of a mountain, but he can make it happen, especially as Mario, right? All it takes is a landing there. All it takes is a down tilt. You find a couple up airs at ledge, you find a forward air, bada bing, bada boom, you're right back in it. So
down tilt and right into the nair, and now all of a sudden we've got almost a full stock lead.
Oh no, Don, I don't know. I mean, I think if he loses this game, I think it's hard to come back from that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really hard to come back from.
I think that's
well.
it. No, it's not.
He went for the style points with that side B there.
I mean, I respect it, right? Like, you are just trying. If you're Ling at this point, you're just trying to break this man's mental.
Yeah,
like, you're just like, okay, I've won 4 straight. You won 4 straight, but I won 4 straight. Do you have it within you to come back and take a game after that? And if he hit that Peach Bomber, I mean, that was. I think that was it.
Yeah. Honestly, the small chance he might have just walked away at that
As
point,
well,
you know?
though, that speaking of Peach Bomber, that one's gonna allow Ling on a trade to find his way back to stage. It's such a good ledge trap from Don, holding Ling in an extended corner situation, racking out a lot of damage, but he needs to close out this stock because he's at kill percent, not able to do so.
Ooh, almost a stock for Ling there.
Don still having the jump, managing to find his way around the turn. Really good stuff, delay, and he has an opportunity. He literally cannot get hit almost at all. Pretty much everything he throws out is gonna kill. Great early up B though to find his way past that back air and back to the stage just for the goal.
Yeah, definitely a. Oh, I was about to say definitely a sketchy situation.
You can see it. Like, look at Ling. Ling's just like, nah, I'm chilling. And then Don's just like, oh god, oh god, oh god. Like, you can see it in his eyes.
And you know who's not really concerned? The dog in the background. See the dog? The dog.
We got so many dogs in there.
Yeah, that's not the dog that I'm used to seeing.
I was gonna say, that's not Doodle.
Yeah. For those who don't know, we have a dog usually around.
Yeah.
We call him Doodle.
Yeah, Chavo's pug.
Chavo's pug.
But speaking of venues, the venue, perhaps the final venue for this matchup between these two star-crossed lovers is Hollow Bastion. We're getting into Game 3 of true finals. Ling lost 2-0 in winners quarters to Dawn. On went down 2-0 to Dawn. Grand winner's side, completes a reverse 3-0, won 5 straight games now, trying to make it 6, close it out. Dawn trying to stay in.
Yeah, Dawn definitely wants to. I mean, at least if I'm Dawn, I'm thinking I just want to at least take a game. You know, you definitely, obviously, you want to take the set.
I think going up 2-0 and then losing 6 straight is just like if you take a game. You take a game, right? Like you dug deep, you held it within you, you couldn't clutch it out, but that's right. But if you go 4-0 into 4-6 and losing grands to a reverse 3-0 into a 3-0, it's just like that's one of those things that has a lasting effect on your head.
Yeah. All right, now he definitely wants to try and seal down this kill.
I love that delay on the up smash, holding it to full charge. It didn't even look like he released it, just like it was. And
what? The footstool in air.
The footstool float canceled there. He floated out of the footstool. That was crazy, Ling.
That's a lot of inputs.
Speaking of footstool, that was one in turn from Dawn, but Ling holding that float in deep, allowing him to cancel that downward momentum and hold on to his stock. He's still a full 1-up on Dawn, trying to close it out, not able to find a back air. Finally getting that turnaround up smash, just finding so much success now with those run-ups.
Yeah.
But is it too little too late to win?
Well, I would like to hope not, but I don't know. I don't want to seem biased, but I feel like this is really hard to come back.
Do you believe in miracles? Because I think that's what Dawn needs right now. Now, hoping for a miracle, it all starts with this. You've got an random stage just for a second. Getting the up air combo, this could be a fair.
Okay, no fair.
I was going to say, just opting for the nair for the damage, covering more options. The fast fall, the platform, going to allow for the reset, forcing out Ling's double jump. He doesn't have one here. This could be it. The up B?
Not quite,
that
but
was
very
such
close.
Good DI from Ling.
We had the reverse up air.
And if that was closer to that left blast zone, it would have, like, or to the left side of platform, it would have turned. Or if it was going the other way. The fact that it just went across platform, it's the only reason you survived there.
Yeah. Now we got a forward throw, another ledge trap. Dawn tending to go off stage, try and challenge the peach flow in the parasol and such. He's definitely going to want to try and find some way to get this last kill. Because if you can typically, if you're Mario, there's a small chance you can still get that early kill. And
no, again,
very
great
late,
DI.
but not quite
He caught Ling so much with that cross-up DI in that winner's side set before grands, but not able to do so there, getting caught by the Peach Bomber, and that is
it. Yeah. Now, not to say that we, don't love Ling.
No, I mean,
everything, but
I would not be driving this man to 3 tournaments in 3 days if I did not like this man.
Yeah, but hey, I want to be the first to say congratulations to Ling for winning.
Congrats to Ling for winning.
And
but also congrats to Don for getting a Ling win!
So, yeah.
He got a Ling win!
Such a good run.
Unfortunately, that Ling win feeling a little tainted by the reverse 3-0 in grands, but he still got a Ling win.
A bit of a slaughter afterwards,
and
but, it was more like vengeance, and that's what you
And getting one right at the end of the PR season, too, is
yeah, absolutely. You get to have that, just like, that Dawn over Ling just name.
I think, honestly, I'm going to be honest, dude. I think that's the most dejected I've ever felt after watching at Grands here at Vortex. Don, one of the nicest people in the scene.
Yeah.
One of the first people, actually, that I met in Ultimate.
Actually, me too.
He was stream running a hog the first time I hopped on the mic, and we're not going to talk about that block because some stuff happened that I cannot repeat on any stream. My co-caster actually got banned from the venue for saying
I know the story,
yeah.
yes.
If you don't know it, ask literally anybody who was around in like 2020.
Yeah.
But sorry, yeah, like summer 2020. However,
so, yes.
but now, you know, it's just like, and he wasn't PR'd at the time. He made PR multiple seasons. He's done so well, and he's been such a positive member of the scene for so long. Has a great stream as well. You should check him out at Mr._DonFan. But it just
DonFan isn't the Pokemon.
Like, he deserves it so much.
Yeah.
And
he was very close today.
I mean, that's as close as you can possibly get.
Yeah.
Only to watch it slip through your fingers. I cannot imagine what he must be feeling right now.
Well, you know what? I want to say, at least for him, I think you want to keep moving forward, you know, and you want to kind of think like, well, I take one set, you know, I did, and I can do it again. If you can take one, you can take another, you know.
Yep.
And it's definitely not within. It's not like outside of the bounds of real life that he can take another.
Yeah,
you know?
and I mean, the fact that he did this so soon after coming back from a break too, right, bodes so well. Like, when he's gonna have going into 2023, he's gonna have way more opportunities. He's gonna hopefully be able to be at more tournaments, get more regular practice, and getting this close, this soon back from a break. Like, I mean, it only says good things going forward. Yeah. But in the moment, it can be so hard to view it that way. Just because, right, again, like, you were so close.
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely. But hey, there is definitely something to be said for getting so close.
Yeah. But I mean, that's gonna be it for bracketed.
Yeah, that's our
Vortex
bracket.
tonight. We unfortunately, once again, I don't think you and I are gonna get a salty sweep going on.
No, I don't.
If you don't know, this guy has a 3-0 record at this point on me.
3-0, I think so.
Yeah, it's you
played 3 times, or
you Investation both.
Oh, Investation.
It's both Connecticut Links. I can't. I hate that character. Investation mostly just plays minion.
If you don't know, Snake is in contention for probably Link's worst matchup.
Oh, no, it is absolutely Link's worst matchup.
It's between Snake and Lucina.
Yeah. Well, at least Snake hates Lucina, so.
Yeah, that's true. That's why I picked Zero Suit, because I hate Lucina. Sorry there, Cobra chat.
Oof.
Yeah.
That's just, I mean, what, congrats to Ling.
Yeah.
Like, great stuff from him, and no better way to win Vortex than that. But check out VGTV_melee, VGTV_ultimate, and the main VGBootCamp channel.
Yeah.
Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, like, follow, subscribe. All 3 of those channels on all platforms for all of the ultimate and melee content you could ever want.
And make sure to come out to Vortex for our weeklies and our monthlies, you know. Yeah.
And if you have $4.99 on Twitch or Twitch Prime, subscribe to VGBootCamp, support Smash Scene, and
get some
amazing emotes.
Yeah, nice emotes. You know, you've got some of the, like, the jump steal and the ledge trap. You know, some nice looking emotes.
Are you gonna cut back to us?
Yes. Okay.
And Wednesdays, check out Multiverses Mayhem, and Tuesdays, Smash Ultimate, both at 7:30. But please be here by 7. 156.
Yes.
Meriden Road, Waterbury, Connecticut. We're on the VGBC2 channel, obviously, but also Multiverse Mayhem Wednesdays on Ajax_HQ.
Yeah.
And where can they find you?
Where can they find me? Oh, I don't stream, but you can find me. I believe it's just delay_tweets.
I think it's Delayo tweets.
No,
don't ask me why.
It's delay_tweets, but I have my full name Ryan Delayo on Twitter.
I'm about to check.
Yeah, the Twitter is pretty new for me actually.
It is delay_tweets.
I don't use a whole lot of social media. So.
Yeah. And meanwhile, you can find me at Virtual SSB on Twitter, or pretty much anywhere. Hope you have a blast. Check out Ajax on Twitter as well for all of your multiverses and ultimate content. This man grinds like nobody's business, and on his off days every week posts an ultimate local and a multi-local to foster the communities he loves so much. Yeah. So shout outs to him for that, and thank you so much, everybody, for watching. It's been a blast to bring you Vortex number 30 here tonight.
Absolutely,
with
30 Vortex.
And finally get some sets with the fantastic delay.
Yeah. It's awesome commentating with you, and I love that we were able to do this for the 30th. You know, we had some free pizza, you know, coming along. Thank you so much to
also,
everyone,
shout
especially
outs to
Ajax
Nevi as well.
Yeah, for the
$50 pop bonus. He ended up getting a flat tire on the way here. Couldn't even make it to bracket. Still pulled through with the pop bonus.
Yeah.
That is the level of dedication we have in the CT scene. And I think I see Junior Hawk in bracket as well. Hi, Hawk.
Oh.
It's
hey, Hawk.
Speaking of dedication to the scene, even when you move to a different region, you're still tuning into our locals. We appreciate you.
Nice to see you in chat. Hello.
But that's going to be it for us.
Yep.
And until next Tuesday, we'll see you next time.
Yeah, I'll see you next time.